You see, in this life, when they are telling you that contentment is key, please take it and hold it by your left hand. Contentment will make you live long. Contentment will keep you out of danger. Contentment will give you peace. Contentment will keep you out of trouble. You see this young lady that you are looking at dancing in this video. Her name is Marcus Jenny. As you are looking at her, she's no more alive. She has gone and maybe even buried by now. And she left behind a little daughter. This lady, Marcus Jenny, was said to be living in Italy. Like I told you, she's late now, leaving a little baby, a little girl. That's her daughter she's dancing with. But I tried to cover the girl's face as a minor. So this lady was said to live in Italy and she went missing around January. And they were looking for her. They don't know where she was. And you know, when people are doing some deals, some businesses, they don't want people to know their movement. So I guess the movement was a kurukere movement, a kind of coded movement. She didn't tell anybody. So she just disappeared into the thin air. And people noticed that she was not posting regularly on her social media handle again. And they started looking for her, wondering where could she be. Remember the honor of our brothers that I posted? They said they were on their bio that they are businessmen, they are chief executive, they are this, they are that, but of course no visible company. So also it is with Marcus Jenny. So Marcus Jenny went missing around January. Like I said, she left her daughter with a friend. Either she now told the friend where she was going, I don't know. Details was not out there. But she left her daughter with her friend and she disappeared. And people were wondering where she was or where she has gone. They started looking for her. On her profile, she said she's a chief executive officer of a certain business, you know. And she travels a lot and showcasing where she's traveling to and all that. But as a young girl, you would think somebody that has opportunity to go to that kind of Italy should face her business and face her job, you know, something legit as a young girl. But of course, after they started looking for her, they found out that she actually went to Netherlands. You know, when people think they are smart or they want to make money in a fast way, this is how most times it ends. Unfortunately, she's a very young girl, leaving a little girl behind. So it was said that she went to Netherlands. How did they find out that she was in Netherlands? They said they found a lady's body in Netherlands. No identification, no ID card, nothing to say this is who the person is. But the full details is still not really, you know, clear. But they found the body, where they found it or whatever, not too sure. But when they couldn't find her, the last time she posted on her TikTok was around January, second week in January, and she stopped posting. But she left her daughter with her friend, and I bet probably she didn't tell the friend too, most likely where she was going. So at a point when they couldn't find her, they declared her missing immediately. So I think the news filtered into Netherlands. Of course, this is the era of social media. It was out there that they were looking for her, and I think in the process, they could match the face that this is the face of the body. You know, it happened in Netherlands, and you know that kind of a place, they will preserve the body very well while they were trying to find out who she was. So they were able to note that she was the one that they were looking for. So that was how they found her body in Netherlands. What did she go to do in Netherlands? So it was said that Marcus Jenny went to Netherlands. She carried white powder go Netherlands. White powder again. The same thing like that on our brothers that were arrested. And they said she carried the thing inside her tummy, and one of those things busted inside her tummy, which led to her dying. Because of course, it's not something that should bust. It's not something that should be in your bloodstream. You know, as then they wrap the thing, they see them when they catch some of them. So one of it busted in her tummy, and you know, probably she couldn't get help on time. Of course, something like that, she wouldn't want to call the police. Maybe she does not know the repercussion, because it is better she call the police, or she doesn't want to spend time in jail. And you know, the thing busted, and maybe, I keep saying maybe, she didn't call police and that was it. You know, it was after they declared her missing, Netherlands people saw the thing on social media also, and they were able to contact the family in Italy and say they found a body they should come identify. They found out she was the one. As we are talking now, because Jenny, as beautiful as she is, as young as she is, full of life in this video, she has used chasing wealth to buy herself. And you know, you want to think these children or whoever, all these people doing this business, is it that they don't read news or what? You can only do it for a while. They will catch you. If they don't catch you, something can go wrong. You know, there is a popular actor in Yoruba land. This is what that man is a comedian. He was a comedian in Yoruba sector, Nollywood, Yoruba Nollywood. This guy was. This is a story I know very well. When he carried this thing, they arrested him in Muritala Mohammed Airport. The officer that told me the story, the immigration officer, said it's like he used juju, that they could see the load inside his tummy when they did x-ray, but this guy refused to poo-poo this thing out. They gave him medication to poo-poo. They say he was poo-pooing, but the thing refused to come out. They tried, but everything was showing in the x-ray machine. They could see it, but the thing refused to come out of his body. You know, after dragging it, they kept him for a long time. He became very sick. At a point when they saw that he was becoming too sick, they released him to go. It was this thing that eventually ended his life. He never survived it. He never survived it. So you want to wonder, are people not seeing all these things? Is it not better to be alive than to, okay, the money now, number one, the money you didn't get it, you left your daughter behind, you buy, your mates are still there managing life, that will still do better later in life. Even if you think they are struggling now, you have opportunity to go to Italy, you have opportunity to work and be managing whatever you have, but you want to walk or run in a fast lane. It's so unfortunate that this is how it has ended for her, and many others that we may not hear of. And even many, like the one of our brothers that I reported a few days ago that were arrested in Dubai. They are cooling their heels in the yard, and by the time they are done with their case, their life finish. Maybe they will give them lifetime, maybe they will give them 25 or 30, we don't know, add it to their years by the time they are coming out. So whatever you do today, if you put your hand in dirty deal, it's only a matter of time. You can get caught. If once you get caught, that is it. If you don't get caught, you will make an error somehow, and it will end here. So guys, please, let's talk to our children. Let us teach them contentment. Let us tell them, show them this kind of video. I'm sure some of them are seeing it. May they never mingle with the wrong association that will lead them astray. But if you have taught them contentment from the onset, if you are watching their moves, you see them bringing in things they're not supposed to bring, you question them, you talk to them, counsel them, give them the word of wisdom. Always be there for them as a parent. And if you as a parent, you are not living a frivolous life, you know, this carry me life, you are not living it, it's difficult for your children to follow that path, especially if you are a present parent, because it's so sad. This is a child of somebody that the parent thought was hustling in abroad, only to go and do this. She has gone, leaving the pace behind for the parents and the loved ones and the little girl she left behind. Thank you for watching. I don't know what your thought is. Kindly leave your comments, and don't forget to click the like button so that this video can go very well, so that young ones can see all this that we are talking about. Thank you very much once again.